Thanks for coming in, Mrs. Wright.
Not like I had much of a choice, am I right?
I wanted to ask you where you were the night that Jonathan was killed.
I'm sorry, Detective Moore. I thought I already told you that I was...
Dole Theater was closed that night. We checked. Not a great alibi, honestly. We could have looked up to see when they were open and when they weren't. And that night, they weren't. So where were you?
Look, it's actually a funny story.
I don't find murder funny, Mrs. Wright.
First, it's Sarah. It's not Mrs. Wright. It's not Dr. Wright. It's just Sarah.
I get it.
I was drinking at the Velvet Noir that night. When you called to ask me where I was, his mother was standing right there. I couldn't...
That's what you're going with.
I'm sure they have cameras there. Just look for the footage.
Sure. Sarah, we know that you're the one that killed him. You're the only one that could have killed him. And you probably killed the others too.
Detective, with all due respect, what the hell are you talking about? You're not making any sense. Maybe there were more people at the house that night. Maybe you haven't looked at everything.
Apartment, Mrs. Wright. How could there possibly be an extra person at a studio apartment that nobody else saw? Look, we all know that you're off your medication.
What the hell is this? I was cleared.
Severe depression can lead to many disorders, Mrs. Wright. Maybe you've had another episode.
Jesus, am I under arrest?
I can't arrest you, though I would love to.
What do you mean you can't? You're a private investigator.
What about it?
How did you get my medical records? How did you get my medical records? The only people that knew were me, my doctor, and my husband. I know you didn't ask me, and my husband is fucking dead.
Court order.
That's a load of crap. They would have notified me. Even I know that. What kind of private investigator are you?
The kind that Sharon trusts to run this investigation.
That wasn't scary at all. Jonathan's mother? She's insane. Let me ask you something, Detective Moore. Where were you that night?
Me? This isn't about me. This is about you.
I didn't do anything.
Not physically.
What?
You and your problems. Always making you feel low and depressed because you can just suck it up and deal with your own issues.
Did you know him? You did know him. Who are you?
Shut up.
You were there, weren't you?
I said shut up!
It was you, wasn't it? You killed him.
Shut up!